we can give some accommodation for studying purpose initially. Later on, we can work on depending on the groups, how the group works, and Lakshman has given a very good mentorship program where each civil servant has been given some aspirants. So those once we start the activities, we'll come to know what are the strengths, what are the weaknesses, where we have to loop in, where we have to put more efforts. The team efforts is there. Mr. Mohan Mudavat, who is a central government employee in CDOT, Department of Telecom, is working in Bangalore. He and his team members, each and everyone, I thank all of you for giving the technical support. And Mohan has been, we are in touch with Mohan since long. So we are working on different platforms. Mohan, thank you, Mohan, for your support and all the initiative you've taken. And it is a teamwork. It's not a one man's show, as we have seen today. In the afternoon, around we had, I think, 140 to 150 members joining, like around 3:30 or 4. So it's a great number, first of its kind, I think. And we today we missed Sudhakar. He couldn't come because of other meeting. He's a very good initiator of any civil service awareness camp. And Shashikant, I would like to thank Shashikant, who is a very good mentor and very good, in coordinating all the awareness meetings. So once for all, I thank again all of you, especially to Lakshman, IPS, IG Kerala. A special thanks to you, Lakshman. The initiative you have taken, it's a great, and it's going to be, today's meeting is going to be a stepping stone for us, all of us, for all the aspiring aspirants. So thanks a lot, Lakshman, to you, and to all the aspirants. Best wishes to you. Be confident, be brave, be clear about your goals. That is the only message I can give. I'll be sharing my number also. We are a part of many groups. We'll be interacting now in on online and offline mode also. I thank all of you once again. Thank you. Thank you, Lakshman and Mohan. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Tarachand. Mohan, you have been a really big support for this platform. Thank you for your commitment, your dedication, and spending so much of time for the community and bringing a lot of volunteers to support this program, entire digital platform for content management, data processing, and a lot of things actually, including today's Zoom meeting, arranging this Zoom links and everything. Let us put up a very good IT cell. We have a lot of software guys who are ready to support. Let us build a very strong IT team. That is very important as we grow in numbers. Today it is, could be 300 is likely to target 100 is likely to become target 200. By next year it may become target 500, and by third year it could be target 1000. As we increase, numbers increase, data managing and managing the programs and paying attention to each and every candidate.
Yeah, Mohan.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Anything anybody else wanted to add? We just close the session by briefing, 1 minute. Within the 1 minute, we'll brief and then close. Anybody else wanted to add or anything? Just we'll close the session after 1 or 2 minutes. Tarachandana, I can conclude, right? Like how the session was and who all are present in the session, and then they shared their ideas. So we should thank everybody and who all are involved in this today's meeting and who are not available due to various reasons, technical or their personal commitments, which they are not aware about this platform which is going to launch today. So anybody anyone like from our community can stay connected to these platforms. I have shared the Google document, and then we thank we worked as a team rather than being individual. Started like any program will start as an individual, and then it becomes like a system when we work for a betterment of any society or community or a nation. So that's how the system becomes stronger day by day if you keep the motive clear enough, and then we work on it. So I do thank from the volunteers point of view. So those who put efforts a lot and then make the system work in the background. They are not invisible in the foreground, but they are in the background and they work a lot. So many members are there. I can't count them, like Shirisha or Ram Kumar, Vivek, and other members. It's like many people are there who are involved in this program, and then they worked in the background. So we do thank all volunteers and coordinators and data maintenance. के लिए some people supported. So we thank everybody and Lakshman sir for the initiative and the team which worked on it. So we thank everybody and we close the session. So anybody want to add one point, anything, you can, otherwise I'll close the session. Thank you. Thank you one and all.
Yeah, last one point, Mohan.
Yeah,
Since already we have started this good initiative,
yeah, yes.
we require to make one online platform. See,
Okay.
WhatsApp or this Google Meet or Zoom Meet,
Mm-hmm.
what will happen? People will forget. So we
Correct.
require to monetize everything, whatever we have discussed,
Mm-hmm.
and we have to have an online platform, maybe a Facebook page or anything that we will
That's
work
great.
out on
That's
that
great. We will work.
way forward to stay connected. So I
Mm-hmm.
request all the participants, aspirants, to give their mobile number and
Mm-hmm.
email ID to be in touch. So that is, we'll share through different groups. Already we have sent Google Sheets, Google Doc. So that is a good source of data where we
Mm-hmm.
can pass on. But we require a proper online platform also where we can share our information. So this will
Sure.
work on that. It is my last input.
Yeah, that is useful,
So
sir. That will connect, like it will be like everybody they can access and they can connect and they can get the updates. That kind of thing is required. For that, little like we need volunteers, we need financial for some data we have to maintain. We need financial things. For
yeah, yeah,
free platforms, we can make use of that. We can quickly create today or tomorrow. Like by having some common naming convention, you can create a Facebook page or some blog or some other forums where they are easily available, and then we can update the people to connect easily rather than they are in the different groups across the communities and so many
yeah,
groups are
yeah,
there.
yeah,
So they don't have the unique platform to connect. Let's say CSE platform, where to go, whom to contact. Let's say I give my number, tomorrow you will give some other number, and some people may be accessible, may not be accessible.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So we will have a team and which will be working on it. They can share the feedback, queries, ideas, suggestions. We can comment on them. As of now, I created a Google document for that, which is free and which is accessible and it is highly useful because the database is Google ka, it's strong enough. So I created a Google document. Meanwhile, for the time being, we can use that platform on other things once they stabilize and we get some paid things or which can work for longer run. So
hmm,
meanwhile, created that is our NFHC NGO ka mail account. That doesn't matter. That's the link which we give the edit permission to the some people, so they can
hmm,
like update as and when the new program is going to launch. There is a physical, offline, or online session, or we
hmm,
have some feedback or suggestions from the aspirants or mentors. So they
hmm,
can't tell everybody and go and some people may be accessible, some people may not. So
hmm,
in that case, we will be Google document में they can submit as a comment. That comment will be visible to the editors or admin of the document.
hmm,
They can
hmm,
reply or respond. So that will be like a kind of a blog or forum which they we can just see. They can as and when they get the some suggestion, some idea. They can
hmm,
rather than like going to contact me or someone else or you or that. That is a waste of time. They may connect or not. So they can be like easily quickly they can do. So as of now, we can use that platform for the idea sharing and discussion, and meanwhile when we get some new idea or which is like free and easily accessible thing, we will update them in that and then we can use that new platform in the near future.
yeah,
So this Facebook and social media are those this thing we can quickly create. Just we need to have some naming for template or anything, then we have to give some admin permission to some people and latest updates that will be good enough. So other things social media that can be done to connect the people and then give the feedback and take the feedback and the suggestions and all. That is good enough in nowadays.
yeah.
Jarpla Srinivas sir, I think he is there online. Anything he wanted to add? This session is being recorded, I guess, and I came to back to our room. So anybody and wanted to add some few points and brief and precise. Some
Yeah, I
people are
would
still
like to
there.
thank, yes, sir. Yeah, I would like to thank Lakshman sir and Tarajan sir for their and other bureaucrats for their insights. And thank you, Mohan Garu, for a great session. Yeah, as Tarajan sir said, please make some groups or some Telegram and all the Google documents, which where everyone can access and interact with each other. And thank you for such a great initiative and great productive session. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna, for your time and then being moderator, and you have managed many things. All the critical challenges, all the people, many people joined actually. It crossed maybe 200. Some people joined and quit.
Yeah.
So finally, it was more than, I think it's good enough hours, like 3 + 4 hours we have spent. So the patience of the people, and then I hope many people got some decent knowledge or data from the aspirants and mentors and exchanging knowledge. So let's make this effective, and aspirants make use of these platforms for their better knowledge or gaining knowledge. In return, pay back in different formats, whichever the way you can do. So I can conclude Jai Sevalal and Jai Bharat.
Jai Sevalal.
Jai Sivalal.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Jai Sevalal, Jai Hind. Thank you all civil servants and all the aspirants and all the working group and support team. Thank you all for joining and making this inauguration, online virtual inauguration, a really successful one. Hope the message will go across